Ever wondered how well you understand English tenses? It might seem like a daunting task, but fear not. We're about to make it a whole lot easier. Let's start with the simple present tense, which we use to express a habit, general truth, or repeated action. The syntax is simple. Subject, base verb, and object or complement. For example, she sings beautifully. Moving on to the present continuous tense, we use this to express an ongoing action in the present. The formula here is subject plus am, is or are, plus the present participle, and finally the object or complement. An example would be, they are playing football. Next, we have the present perfect tense. This tense expresses an action that happened at an unspecified time before now. The structure is subject, have or has, past participle, and the object or complement. For instance, he has finished his homework. The present perfect continuous tense is used to show that something started in the past and has continued up until now. The structure is subject, have or has been, present participle, and the object or complement. Like in the sentence, we have been waiting for an hour. Now let's jump back in time to the simple past tense. This tense expresses an action that started and finished at a specific time in the past. The syntax is subject, past verb, and object or complement. An example could be, he cooked dinner last night. The past continuous tense is used for actions ongoing at a specific time in the past. The structure is subject, was or were, present participle, and the object or complement. As in, they were studying when the phone rang. The past perfect tense is used to express something that happened before another action in the past. The syntax is subject, had, past participle, and the object or complement. For example, she had already left when I arrived. The past perfect continuous tense expresses a past action that happened before another past action and had some relation to it. The structure is subject, had been, present participle, and the object or complement. An example is, I had been working for 5 hours before I took a break. On to the future, we have the simple future tense, which expresses an action that will take place in the future. The syntax is subject, will or shall, base verb, and object or complement. An example could be, they will visit us next week. The future continuous tense is used for actions that will be ongoing at a specific time in the future. The formula is subject, will be or shall be, present participle, and the object or complement. Like in the sentence, she will be studying at this time tomorrow. The future perfect tense expresses an action that will be completed by a certain time in the future. The structure is subject, will have or shall have, past participle, and the object or complement. For instance, by next year he will have completed his studies. Finally, the future perfect continuous tense is used to express a future action that will start before a point in the future and will continue up until that point. The syntax is subject, will have been or shall have been, present participle, and the object or complement. An example could be, by the time he arrives, they will have been waiting for 2 hours. So, there you have it. The world of English tenses demystified. Remember, it's all about practice, so keep using these structures until they become second nature. Happy learning.